Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar. Time for some more MLB The Show 16 with Ajax Booker. This is another episode where we're facing the Cincinnati Reds, but if you didn't see the last episode, I'm not too surprised. There seemed to be some type of error with the way that YouTube notified people that I had a video up, so feel free to go back, take a look at it. It's a good game. This is a good game. And spoiler alert, the next episode is against the Reds too. Like, this was just a ridiculously good series for Ajax Booker, so I've got to show that stuff. Anyway, wanted to go completely off script, off notes, all of that for this one, just because there's been a lot of things that have been going on in a good way with the channel, and I kind of wanted to give you an update on a few things. And you know, I got an opportunity to kind of reflect a little bit on some things too with all the stuff that's been going on, and just kind of wanted to share with you, my thoughts, because a lot of this stuff includes you guys, the viewers, on all of this. So it all started actually when it was like a month or two ago. I saw this pop up on the, when I logged into YouTube, about a YouTube Creators Academy class. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it was like how to build your gaming channel. I'm like, hey, sure, I'll go through and do it. It would only take a couple hours, and I might get some good stuff out of it. I might learn some new things. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I went through it. I completed it. I got some cool stuff out of it. I learned some things, and it was good to know that I'm doing some things right too, as a creator. One of the things though that kind of spawned from that though was the survey that I put out for you guys a couple of weeks ago, which I really appreciate everybody filling that out. Some great feedback. The reason why I put that out is I wanted to see if how I thought the channel was going kind of matched what you, the viewer, was thinking as well. And it turns out we were spot on, which is pretty good. It's good to know that I've got the feel of the community and everything like that. But I'm guessing it came from this class, because I can't think of any other reason why this would have happened around the same time. But I got a call from somebody at YouTube who just kind of wanted to review my channel, give me some tips, tell me what I was doing right, which was cool. Like, I really appreciated that YouTube would reach out to me and kind of give me a review. And again, there were some things that I learned that I could improve on, some cool tips on how to grow the community and come up with topics for videos. But then there was also the opportunity to kind of talk about, where I could improve. And it matched some of the same stuff that I got from the survey, which was, I asked the question, like, what do you guys think about the sports content? And I almost got the highest rating you possibly could. And then when I was asked about the non-sports content, I got a pretty low rating on it. And so I kind of pitched the idea to you guys that maybe I should just start a second channel and move my arma content over there. And there was a number of people who thought of that as well. And so I contacted Machinima about creating a second channel, and they're like, yeah, sure. By the way, we need to take a look at your contract. You're on an old contract. So I did. And then same thing there. I got some feedback about, my channel, ways I could improve, stuff like that, and got an opportunity to talk about how I felt about Machinima as well, because a lot of stuff had changed really from when I first started to now. Like, Machinima Sports was a thing, and now it's not. But anyway, so I have started the second channel, and it was kind of crazy, like, actually going and uploading my first video over there. I was nervous, because, like, over here, I'm used to posting content. I think I've got over 1,200 videos here. That's a lot. But, putting up a video, I never get worried about it. But over there I did. And then, like, I got my first subscriber, and I was really giddy over there too. But that's where all the arma stuff's going to go. So this Dunbar Snackbar is going to be completely sports content. Like, that's it. Maybe I'll do something every once in a while, like, just for fun, that wouldn't even match between the two channels. Because, like, one of the things that really surprised me was people like, yeah, you need to finish your Walking Dead series. I'm like, really? I did not know that many people really wanted me to finish that series. But I don't know. Like, maybe I'll just do something every once in a while on here if you guys really wanted to see something. But what I'm kind of doing on the other channel, it's just going to be like arma and then some war game stuff, like talk military history and all that, because that's some of the stuff I really enjoy. But That being said, one of the things that I got an opportunity to reflect on here came from, my conversation that I had with YouTube. Oh, so close. Oh, I made it. I thought I was out. That was close. But yeah, while I was talking with YouTube, I got asked the question, like, what makes you unique as a creator and as a YouTuber, and kind of build on that. And I knew that the topic or, the question really came from an aspect as far as the content that I create. What makes my content unique? But, it also got me to think about other things too, like me as a YouTuber, what's different than some other people that I know, on YouTube and kind of what they do. So I got to think about it, and one of the things that really struck me early on, just as I was kind of thinking about that, was just how I measure success as a YouTuber. There's a lot of YouTubers that are out there who look at subscriber count, view count, revenue generated as how they measure success. For me, I will be honest with you guys, I don't care about any of that. Subscriber base, whatever. I'm glad we've got a good group of people, and I hope to have it grow, but it's not like I'm checking my subscriber count every single day to see how it's grown. Same thing with the views. The money obviously doesn't matter that much, because even without YouTube, I can put food on the table for my family. So those things don't really matter. The stuff that does matter to me is the stuff that you can't really quantify. So like, oh, dang, Ajax Booker with a home run. All right, way to go right in the middle of this. But yeah, so what I measure success is something you can't quantify. Like, for example, one of the greatest moments that I've ever had doing YouTube came from a message that I got from someone's mom. Who knows? Maybe it was your mom. I don't know. Probably not. But it went like this. It was like, hey, Dunbar, whatever your real name is, which I thought was funny. She's like, I don't know if you're ever going to read this. Well, I read it. I just wanted to tell you thank you. And she talked about her son and how he gets picked on a lot at school. And he was a middle school student too. And so those of you who have been in middle school or, even are in middle school, you guys know that your social life is one of the most important parts of your life. If that's not going well for you, then, it's hard to have happiness at anything. And she told me that he would come home every single day. And this was when, I was pumping out videos, multiple videos every single day. She's like, he'll come home, he'll watch all of your videos, and he'll smile, and he'll laugh. And I just can't thank you enough for being such a positive influence on my son. I appreciate that, you don't swear in your videos and you remain positive all the time. Like, that's the stuff that you can't put a number to. And that's really the reason why I do this. Like, that is what I consider YouTube success, is just creating some type of positivity in your guys' lives. And it really, like, shows in a lot of ways too, even with the survey. Like, when I talked about what's been your best moment, it was, there was a lot of people who talked about how my videos got them through hard times, or how they wanted me to talk more about life and stuff like that in my videos and my thoughts on things. That kind of personal connection is what I've always wanted to get out of YouTube. And so, I'm going to strive to try and, keep doing what I do, and do that for you guys. Like, that's where I feel like I'm unique. I'm not, the only YouTuber that's out there who cares about that type of stuff, but it's important to me. And one of the things that I also got to thinking while I was going through this is I'm so glad, though, that I understand my priorities with this type of stuff, and how I've been pretty smart about YouTube since I've gotten started. And what I mean by that is, very early on, there's some deals I could have made that would have been basically deals with the devil. There's more time that I could have poured into this, but it would have come at the expense of spending time with my family and work and all of that. When I was pumping out multiple videos per day, I was working at a job that I hated for a company that I hated even more. And I would work till 11 o'clock at night. And then I would get up, or I mean, I'd game until about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd go to sleep and wake up for work. Now, since I would be up till 6 o'clock in the morning, there would be some days I'd come home, my wife and Hiram would be asleep. And having gotten this new job working where I do, I shouldn't say new anymore because I've been working there for 2 years now. Working there at a place that I love, getting to come home at normal times and being able to see both my kids, that for me is more important than YouTube. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. I know there's some people who would really want me to post multiple videos every day like I used to. I would, if I could, if, the family aspect wasn't there, but, you look at the things that are important. The videos that I've got from even last year, that stuff goes away. It's not important anymore. Not too many people even watch that stuff, which is, you can quantify how little importance videos are as time progresses. But, the memories I'm going to make with my family, the time that I get to spend with them, I mean, that's going to last forever. Well past, after I die, because then my kids will go on, they'll share their memories with their kids. They may do some things that I do, just like how I do some of the things that my dad does with me or did with me. And so that's the stuff that for me is really the most important. And so don't get me wrong, starting up the second channel, it's not going to sacrifice time from this. I'm still going to post just as often as I normally would because I was posting content from Arma before. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on that and kind of let you know. And I wanted to thank all of you for being really the best part of YouTube. Like, again, when I was thinking about what makes me unique, I really think it's the community that we've got here. So it's not me, it's more you guys. So I just wanted to say thanks, because it's important that I share that with you guys. My gratitude for you, for coming by, subscribing, for watching the videos. It means a lot. So hopefully that all made sense. Like I said, going off script, off notes, all of that stuff. I did want to express that all to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If this is your first video, wow. They're not all like these, but subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.